Welcome to Active Sports TV. You're now rocking out with your host, Active, as I got another explosive episode to deliver to y'all. We about to get into this LAC news on this here episode. So all I ask y'all to do before going forward is hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell icon. So when Active deliver more LAC news within the Clipper Nation, you'll be the first one to get it. We got a whole lot to unpack. Apology to all of the Active Battalion and subscribers. I know I've been missing for the last week on the podcast scene. I've been getting new shorts out though, keeping y'all current, being interactive in that way. But no excuses. Trying to catch y'all up on what's been taking place with our Los Angeles Clippers in these last 7 games that take place that I wasn't able to cover. But throughout those 7 games, all great news. I guess me not doing the podcast catapulted us into a winning streak. So, hey, y'all can't be too mad at your boy Active. Hey, we winning games, and I can still deliver. Y'all just go ahead and sit back, chillax, and stay entertained as your boy go ahead and fill you in on this LAC news. So, the Los Angeles Clippers is the hottest team in the league right now. It can't be questioned. We're going to do a segment on here called Facts Over Feelings, where we go ahead and just shut it all down with the naysayers and the narrative pushers within, Clipper Nation and the ones that hate on the Clipper Nation. We're going to square everything away. So, what is a fact within Clipper Nation and within the NBA world is that the Los Angeles Clippers, out of the last 17 games played, has been the hottest team. We've won 15 games and only to drop 2. Those 2 coming by the hands of the 2 of the hottest teams in the league, being the OKC Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And let me add, that Cleveland Cavalier loss, it was short-handed. Kawhi Leonard set out due to not playing back-to-backs, us not trying to overwork him, low managing, getting ready to approach this postseason. But even with that being said, the personnel that was on the floor put up and showed out. Nearly coming close to even winning that game. We lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers 127-122, but we'll get into more detail for all you Clipper fans and Clipper fanatics on the stats and the ins and the outs. Bear with me. I'm just giving you the facts and the feelings part of things of this segment. Now, another fact is that we have one of the most dynamic and dominant starting lineups in the league. Not too many teams can say that they got 4 starters that can potentially put up 20 plus in any given moment. With the breakout season from Ivica Zubac, Mr. Double-Double, with 54 double-doubles on the season. This man has transcended his career. Big Zubac, also in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. This man field goal percentage on the season, 62% from the field. Ivica Zubac, accompanying that with Kawhi Leonard shooting 54% from the field, and the chef cook 'em up James Harden at 44% from the field his last 5 games played. It's looking good, the Clipper fan in the Clipper Nation. Also, let's get some more facts over the haters' feelings, shall we? James Harden has been one of the most dynamic point guards in the game this year. Did you not know James Harden is averaging 22.5 points this season? Also to add 8.6 assists, and then to add 5.6 rebounds. Shout out James Harden, putting up a hell of a performance this year, and doing this all without Kawhi for the greater part of this season. Put some respect on a beer name. We got a lot of haters out here. Seems like people is out here trying to make James Harden the fall guy, but guess what? It's the system. And Kawhi, he's needing him to be the system so that Kawhi can be the Terminator and take over everything. You know it's coming. You see it. In the last 5 games, Kawhi Leonard has been putting up 20-point performances. 5 games. Let's say 11 straight. A fact. Kawhi Leonard has put up 11 consecutive 20-point performances. Also to add a game winner. Not sure if he went over 20 that game. But I was in attendance. I'll be giving y'all the short on that as well. But Kawhi Leonard is on the tear as of late. And not just on one end of the court. He's averaging also 2-point steals this season. Yeah. Both ends. He's dangerous. You must be looking at the Clippers in a different perspective. I mean, going into this season, a lot of us counted us out. Said we were going to be at the bottom. You know, we going to be the crabs of the bucket. You know, ain't no way we had a shot. James Harden can't carry us. He's not a leader. Ivica Zubac, who is he? Just the top 5 big men in the league. Showing you night in and night out. 54 double-doubles, 62% from the field. All facts. Now, the Clippers is also the 4th overall defensive rating team in the league. Did you know that was a fact, y'all? Yeah, that's a fact. Get out your feelings, haters. The Clippers is top 5 on defense. Not at insult to injury. We're moving up the rankings when it comes to the offensive ranking. We are now 17th in the league with averaging over 114 points scored per game. Now I said that number because I'm gonna double back around it a little later, just to show you how important that 14-point forward is going into this postseason, and how that 4th ranking defense, the average, how it looks good in our favor going into the playoffs. Now, I had a bold take, man. I went out early this season and said the Los Angeles Clippers will be a top 3 seed. I said that we would be a top 3 defense, and I said we'll be at least top 15 on offense. And as it stands today, I still got action. I still got action at being right. My bold claim before the season, we are this close to making me look like a genius. Let's make it happen. We got 4 games left. We can move up 2 notches just to get, from 114 point average per game to 115.2. We'll be in that top 15 offensive rankings. And then, hey, I'm a genius. And then, looking at the seedings, don't look too close now. Don't look away now, haters. The Los Angeles Clippers is 5th. 5th. We are 5th in the Western Conference. after starting 10th just a few weeks ago, man. Look, this Western Conference, this juggernaut is crazy. You can be third to eighth like that. But see, my Los Angeles Clippers, you ain't got to worry about that if you win it, right? Last 17 games, 15-2. How about the last 6? 6-1. No, the last 7, may I add. 6-1 in our last 7 games. Only to lose to the best team in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers, shorthanded, with Kawhi sitting out the back-to-back game. Oh, yeah. He's a fact. Haters, get out your feelings. This your boy Active, delivering you more LAC news. Let's deep dive into what's been our success in these games as of late. What's been leading to our success in these games as of late. Let me go ahead and correct myself. Kawhi Leonard, the hot topic for this segment. He's back. He's looking good, feeling good, and playing even better. This man has been on a tear. It's a fact. 11 straight 20-point game performance, averaging 21 points on the season, 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists. It's safe to say Kawhi is getting back to that Kawhi that everyone is scared of and fears. And no team or coach wants to have to look across and deal with in the playoffs. But he has help in a major way. Let's move on to what makes this team more dangerous than what you can even imagine. See, the full potential hasn't even been close to being reached with this team, with Norman Powell being injured over 20 plus games, Chris Dunn in and out the lineup with his injury, Kawhi Leonard pretty much almost missing over half the season, as well as nagging issues with our leader and our, overall superstar player who's been unlocking all of these role players like Amir Coffey, Derrick Jones Jr., Zubac, and the whole other squad. With all of this adversity, the Clippers still have found a way to still be in the mix. And at this time, we gelling. The chemistry is now mushing together. The camaraderie that we have amongst the team. You see, even Kawhi is participating in off the court activities with the team. This is unheard of. Going to the club and taking photos with the team, engaging in social activities. Kawhi, what's different? The hunger is there. Clipper Nation, we have a team all on one agenda, one band, one sound. They want the championship. James Harden, 11th overall in scoring all time. Second in 3 points made all time. First in 4-point conversions all time. This man career legendary. But miss one thing. He doesn't have a ring. And Kawhi is the best person to give him an opportunity to capture that. James Harden ain't taking it for granted. He sees the clock ticking, the hourglass turned over. Year 15. Then when you add Storm and Norman, an already champion who's done it with Kawhi. who understands what it takes, who's averaging on this season 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists to accompany that with James Harden, 22, Kawhi's 21, 3 starters averaging over 20 points. And let's get to the most improved defensive player of the year, in my opinion. Ivica Zubac, the hottest topic in Clipper Nation. All the praise for Big Zoo. We get absolutely nowhere without this man anchoring the paint, playing both sides, and accompanying James Harden with all of that he has been accompanying him with throughout this season. The development, the dream shake, finishing over each shoulder, the rebounding, being sure of himself, not bringing the ball down. So many things can go into the overall praise of Ivica Zubac. Defensive player of the year, in my opinion. Averaging 17 points per game. Well, 16.5. I rounded it. 16.5. We speaking facts. And 12.5 rebounds. Ivica Zubac in the last 5 games has been averaging over 21 points. 13 rebounds. Yeah. It's that special in Clipper Nation. Clip City. Don't look back now. We on y'all. You know what? Haters, don't look away. Keep paying attention. Keep hating. We're going to give you more to be upset about. Trust me. So let's go and review these last games, shall we? Los Angeles Clippers. We go ahead, take on the New York Knicks. Deal with Karl-Anthony Towns, who had a hell of a game. Ivica Zubac stepped up. Kawhi Leonard and James Harden took over. We win 126-113. Just to go ahead to Brooklyn, dominating them 132-100. I mean, Brooklyn, they're in rebuild mode. They're tanking. Easy work. Move to Cleveland along the road trip. Without Kawhi, obviously, because we have a back-to-back getting ready for Orlando the next day. We then have Storm and Norman go on a tear, going for over 34 points, getting 24 points in the first half. But still to fall short to the Cleveland Cavaliers, 127-122. We move on along this road trip. At this point, 2-1. But trying to go ahead and make this a 3-1 thing. Go to Orlando against the second-ranked defense in the league. And yeah, it was the defensive, back and forth gauntlet. And we became victorious, winning 96 over the Orlando Magic's 87. Then the Pelicans was up next. No one pretty much had an answer for the dynamic duo of Ivica Zubac and James Harden. When you add the sniper of Kawhi Leonard, it was a wrap. Pretty much the ball went in the air. 114-98. Los Angeles Clippers move on, come home, and then Dallas is on the venue. Back-to-back games. The Intuit Dome, a.k.a. the Terra Dome. Hey, they getting ready to jock. They're battling it out for position as well. Trying to stay in the play-in. But we don't care. Every game is a playoff game for the Los Angeles Clippers. So they had to get whacked. Kawhi Leonard putting on back-to-back dominant performance, playing his first back-to-backs on the season, back-to-back 20-point game performances. Oh yeah, it was nice like that. 114 to 91 in the first game versus Dallas. Let's the second that with 135 to 104 over Dallas the following game, making the Los Angeles Clippers 6-1 in their last 7 games. As I told you, the Los Angeles Clippers is for real. Now, I want to get back to that point where I said I'm a genius or I could be made a genius, and why it's so important that I feel like the Los Angeles Clippers do everything in their power to get to that 15th ranked overall offensive ranking. Because when you look at the averages defensively, we're holding teams to 107 points per game. That's exactly what you want to be doing heading towards the postseason. Because we know points is hard to come by in the postseason. So if you can minimize and you can control that side of the floor, you have a major upper hand over the team that you're playing right off the bat. And the Clippers have that. But you do also have to have the ability to put points on the board. So you can't be at the bottom of the rankings when it comes to the offensive side of things because, one will neutralize the other. So being able to average 115 points will guarantee that we can score on any team that we happen to, face head to head in a playoff setting. The 4 teams or the 3 teams ahead of us, only one of those teams is a Western Conference team, and that'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder, ranked 2nd overall defensively. So that will be the battle that will be, the tails of the tape, battle it out game. I would be highly glued to, with them being the first or second offensive ranking team and the second defensive ranking team. OKC looks to be the favorite, but I'm a Los Angeles Clipper head, fan, and content creator. We don't care about nobody else but the Clippers. Get to that 115. We can score on anybody. And we've shown all season we can stop any team from scoring. So we're going to sum it up on that note. I hope y'all enjoyed this content. We'll be giving y'all more visual content just to go ahead and catch y'all up on this LAC news. But until next time, Clipper fan, clip city. We get ready to show down another one against Sacramento. Y'all know what time it is. Stay activated. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and we stay activated at all times, stay dedicated to our craft. Until next time, folks, family first. We out of here.